Immanuel Kant once said, "Act in such a way that you treat humanity, whether in your own person or in the person of any other, never as a mere means to an end, but always at the same time as an end." What does this mean? To use someone as a mere means to an end means to involve them in a scheme to which they cannot consent. For example, if I were to come up to you and ask you for money to buy new school books, you might agree. And then if I instead spend the money on a brand new PlayStation 5 instead of the books, I am not considering your goals or needs. I am using you as a mere means to an end. In management games, players do this all the time. They use units as a mere means to an end to fulfill their own needs and goals over that of their unit. Players don't even consider that their units might have needs and goals. Now, I know what you might be thinking. That's okay, right? The units aren't real people. My name is Jacquelynne Heiman. I am a game programmer and game designer, and I have created a management gameplay experience that focuses on transforming these abstract units into people that have needs, wants, opinions, and goals. By transforming these units from abstract and disposable things into characters that feel like real people, the player's choices become more impactful. It encourages the player to use empathy as a management tool, and it creates interesting, diverse, and unique gameplay experience for the player. To accomplish this, I have removed the typically third-person camera view that kept the player removed from the action in a godlike role, and instead implemented a first-person camera view that brings the player into the center of the world, where they not only step into the role of the boss, but also witness firsthand the impact of their choices on their employees and the office. The player becomes more immersed. They are able to directly interact with the world around them as themselves, the boss. The employees have also been given unique characteristics that drive nearly every aspect of gameplay. These characteristics determine the dialogue the player may engage in with the employee, how their opinions are affected by the player's actions, how their needs change, and what types of goals the employee may have. These characteristics are unknown to the player when they begin playing. They must uncover them as they play to better manage their employees. Just as when you and I first meet, I don't know anything about you. I don't know if you're an introvert or an extrovert. I don't know if you like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches or if you absolutely hate them. I must learn these things about you as we begin to speak and interact with each other. This is the same thing for the employees and the player. They must interact with them and uncover these facts as they get to know them. The employees also have opinions of the player that change over time. The player may change these opinions through dialogue, but also with their actions that they take around the office. This is tied directly into the employee's characteristics, their wants, their needs, and their goals. For example, the player might move the employee's desk to a different location in the office. If the employee wanted to be moved, they might be happy, and their opinion of the player may increase. But if the employee didn't want to be moved, they will be upset, and their opinion of the player will decrease. The player will need to be actively taking into account each employee's needs, wants, and their goals to balance and maintain their employees' happiness. All of these things working together creates an environment where the player stops thinking about their units as just another number, a mere means to an end, but instead as someone they know and care about. Thank you.